We are back once again with another Volvo 240 DIY budget 4-rotor build. In this one, we're going to be getting the intake fully sorted and seeing if it explodes or if it fires up. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Keep It Reet YouTube channel and to another Volvo 240 Trolvo 4-rotor DIY budget build, drift car build.
Did you just call it the Trolvo?
Yeah. Go on, mate, get with the times. Keep up, keep up, keep up. So if you're new to the channel, my name's Jassy, this is Tyler Sloan, and that's James. Anyway, and we're bolting two Renesis RX-8 13B engines out of a junkyard into a Volvo, bolting them together with a uni joint and a shaft thing in the middle there, and you got yourself a 4-rotor. I don't know why people haven't just been doing this instead of all that other fancy business they've been doing.
We don't know why people do what they do.
We don't know yet,
So
but we're about to find out.
So in the last one, we got the loom done for our Heltec Nexus R5. We got this extravagant exhaust out the guard. We got the fuel system done. Now we're gonna be doing our intakes. So thanks to FI Hardware, they've hooked us up with some of these beautiful ITBs. Not bad. Ooh.
Don't hold it by the trumpet.
Don't hold it by the trumpet.
Ooh.
Thanks to Mitch at Maculek.
Maculek. Keep it Reet, both backwards.
Drew up this.
Yeah.
We're gonna make some pipes off it to go to our standard lower intakes, and PWR is setting us our radiator and a couple oil coolers as well. And we're gonna get this thing running in this one. So stay tuned because you're gonna hear the wheels first. Something, and it's gonna sound cool, I guarantee it. So hit the like button if you're excited.
If it makes noise, it's gonna be cool noise.
They made a cool noise, they harnessed real power, and they made you feel like a badass because you got to be the one right there behind the wheel of it, right?
And
subscribe if you're new to the channel.
And if we don't release another episode,
come see us at World Time Attack, August 30th, I think. We'll be here with this, shooting flames. So while Tyler starts to nut out that intake and turn it into a mini series, I cut this, I'm gonna take it to our good friend Mitch at Maculek Industries and use his folder and fold this up. This is gonna be our trans tunnel. So I'm gonna do that, and Tyler's gonna do that.
I'm excited.
And by the time I get back, that should be done, ready to start.
Yeah, you're just casually leaving out the point that we've already tried to run the pipes from this stupidly shaped and stupidly angled flange to try and get this sitting, you know, we want it like here. We got a bit of distance to cover, and all the angles just ain't angling. The angle of the fandangle ain't the right angle of the fandangle. There's gonna be some weird bends going on in here, but Jesse doesn't want a bar of it because he's been dealing with weird bends for the last
not true.
3 weeks.
I'm about to take over it.
Well, then why don't you just do it from the beginning, mate?
I'm joking!
In case you haven't realized, Jesse's in a bit of a weird mood today. I honestly don't know what's going on, but bear with me. We'll be back. Maybe we just set it up like a light bar on the roof.
Ta-da! That's a creation.
Wow, it's gonna make so much power.
I know.
I can feel it.
That runner length is just gonna create all the torque. Bit of a team effort by Tyler and I. Tyler did most of the hard work and I stepped in and took over. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. Matches the style of the exhaust. The real spaghetti-like spaghetti. So there's a lot of spaghetti going on. And I like it, I rate it, I'm a fan of it. Pretty cool, very DIY. Normally 4-rotors are full peripheral port. So they have a big hole in the side of the rotor housing with a clamp on it, and then you run a pipe like this straight off it to a throttle body. This is certainly not that. This is the Team U version of that. Standard intake manifold to suit all the random intake ports the sides of the motors come with from factory with. Also houses the injectors, and then flanged to ITB. So we still got the ITB spaghetti stees, no peripheral port and a little bit more going on, but I rate it a lot. We got James in there working on the tunnel. I had it round to our good friend Mitch Mackey at Mackey-Leck Industries. If you want to get a barra put in your four-wheel drive, hit up Mackey-Leck Industries because they're the barra gurus. But he also has a bucket load of crazy machining tools which you cannot go use, but I can sometimes. So I put some folds in it, half trimmed it, then gave up. Now James is doing it because I didn't want to do it anymore. There it is. There's the tunnel. James also made some brackets to reinforce this dash steel stuff which holds the steering column. I'm going to make a mount that'll go on the tunnel which will hold our Haltech touchpad, which will talk to the Nexus ECU. James also put the IC7 in the factory Volvo dash. IC7. Good work, James.
Comment, like, subscribe. You want to hear it run? Smash that like button.
We're getting close. It's gonna run soon. It's gonna run real soon. Time to pull those intakes off. Get that all welded up. Got a T-map sensor to doing it. So that's gonna do temperature and pressure. Temperature, manifold, absolute pressure. That's what T-map stands for, there you go. So that's the flange that you weld on. And then you just get any T-map sensor, steel one off a barrel, or we just got a brand new Bosch one here. Also supplied by Raceworks. That's your T-map sensor, that'll do your temperature and your pressure in one. You can get all sorts of ones. This is just a 2-bar one, which will do 14-pounder boost. Obviously isn't going to be an issue when there's no turbo on there. That goes in there like that. That was a nice click. That was a satisfying click. So yeah, that goes like that. And then you weld that to your thing. So underneath one of these, all hidden like. We got our wiring here. So this is for our TPS, which is over here. Unfortunately, it's on the other side, but that doesn't matter.
Oh, without me?
Yeah. You're taking too long.
Holding down the fort in the toilet. All right, where are you? Even welded it with me, without me and everything.
Yeah.
We got a lot of welding to do. And then when we're done welding, we got more welding to do.
3 hours later.
Little update, just gonna give you guys a little run through before I weld this all up and everyone goes, what the hell, you didn't even show us making that. Boom, you saw it on the car and now you're seeing it here. This is the flange for the ITBs and our intake manifold into the factory intake manifolds. I don't know, they're 2 pieces. And we had to get 2 pieces from 2 motors and make them go into 1 piece for 1 singular 4 throttle bodies. I don't know. 1 single throttle body setup instead of having 2 separate ones, because that would be annoying. But making this was annoying. When we tacked it up on the car, as soon as you start tacking all of this stuff, it's gonna pull the metal in all different directions. So you pull it, you tack it here and it's gonna pull this all up. When I originally put this flange on this piece of alloy, it was really bowed and we'd barely welded it at all. We have to make a bit of a jig. We went and bought a nice thick piece of aluminium, and this is just some scrap that we had. Tack these exactly where they want to be and tack this down nice and flat. The reason that the aluminium is so big is because the whole point of this, like I said, is so that it doesn't warp. And this big piece of aluminium is to suck all of the heat away from the welds. You're not spreading the heat and the whole thing's not getting really hot, and that's when it starts to warp. If you can keep the heat in just a single spot and it gets drawn out really quick into this big plate, donezo. Nothing warps, everything's flat, and that means we can use our throttle bodies, because throttle bodies have to sit flat, otherwise they're not gonna open and close. That was really cool. I am going to now proceed to welding everything up. Hopefully it all stays in place. Probably still won't, but that's when you just oval out some holes and slap it on. Anyway, next time I see you, this will be welded. Nailed it, Munchie.
What do you think, Josh? 45?
Oh yeah, 45 sounds good. 50 weight, 60 weight.
Feeling, Lance? 40 weight, 50 weight? 40 weight sounds nice.
I got the injectors disabled. I've set everything up in the ECU. Got our keypad working. So yeah, I got the injectors off. We're gonna crank it, get some oil pressure, and set up the base timing. Once both those things are done, we can turn the injectors back on and fire this thing to life. cranking. We will crank it so Charlie can check the timing, but we got all pressure for motor 1 and all pressure for motor 2. Let's see if we can get some oil pressure in both engines. Bang! Got oil pressure, both engines.
Do you reckon it's gonna work?
Low chance. It'll work, but whether or not it'll fire straight away, it's a low chance, but we'll see how we go.
Do you reckon it's gonna work?
No. I've not been hopeful in this for ages. I reckon engine number 1 is gonna fly out.
Confident?
We got a crowd. I am actually confident.
Are you confident?
No!
As the mastermind behind all this?
I'm scared.
Yeah.
Why is it not making the right noises, Jesse? Where's the brake?
Alright, here we go again. Open circuits apparently on injector outputs.
I stepped on them.
Something going on with these injectors.
You're getting close. Hey!
Hey, she fired! We'll take it! W! Spell premix, let's go! That'll win! Spell premix! What a beast!
It's not gonna be good for my hay fever.
It just fired. It's not gonna run mint. I ain't no 4-rotor expert.
So what's next, Jesse?
I'm gonna try to get it to run properly.
Wow, still there.
What is it, CJ Driveline?
Wow, GJ drive
GJ
lines.
Driveline?
Nothing but the best. We did it! Again! You didn't believe us! I didn't believe Jesse! But it worked! Let's go, boys! DIY 4-rotor! That's what's up!
Oh, shit. Can you wipe them right?
And fit him.
As soon as I was like, oh yeah, it's not gonna work, I knew it would work.
Yeah.
That's a W. I'm having a good day. This is, no one can bring me down today.
Charlie, what is the hoodie you're wearing?
Oh, this is actually my second favourite hoodie from Keep It Reet, other than the one that you're wearing. This is the Keep It Reet Drift Club. You can wear it anywhere. I want it to the club, I want it to the drift club, I want it to the bar, the pub, on a casual day out, sunny days, rainy days, just all day, every day. Where do you think you're going, Munch?
Are you done?
Are you done?
Are you done?
Are you done? Can I go?
4-rotor. Who thought that you had to spend 25k and up on a 4-rotor? That is way too cheap for a 4-rotor. 100k and up, when you could really spend
100k on labour and give me a job. Man's got to eat. Everyone keeps telling me it sounds like a wet fart, which kind of hurts my soul a little bit, considering how many hours are in that exhaust. It's also running like a bag of bowl sacks. It's struggling to run, and that was about 2,000 RPM as well. So bear with me on that one when we get it running a bit better. The only thing that would concern me is if that shaft isn't perfectly 60 degrees between the engines, the timing of the spray of the injector and the spark plug on the rear engine will be out slightly to what you're putting in the computer. Whether you can tune that, you might be able to. I think Trent will work it out because Trent's very smart. That's our tuner at Checker Tuning.
Like, he'll jump in and he'll be like,
Beep, 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 bop, beep, bop, beep, bop. Wow. Yeah, other than that, I mean, it's running and it's running on 2 engines. What more could you ask for? I'll play with it a bit and try to get it to idle and all the rest of the cool stuff. Not bad, Gary. Not bad, mate.
Hit the like button.
Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and stay tuned because in the next one, we're gonna have this thing dialed in and we're gonna take it for a rip. Also, if you wanna see this car in person, come down to World Time Attack Challenge, Sydney.
You'll see me
next weekend.
and him.
And we'll be there shooting
the
flames
same.
and getting a reaction of
yelling.
Rob Darm. There will be yelling.
Also, in the next one, we might have 1 meter flame.
Oh, there'll definitely be flames in the next one.
Oh yeah. Potentially the whole
That's it. Cut.
That may have been one motor, but it's a win! Woo, so pretty!